So I know you've heard me say that one of the ways to improve the quality of your days as a dentist is to give yourself more time for everything you do. Like if something generally takes me an hour, I give myself an hour and a half. Now I know that sounds counterintuitive to a lot of you from the point of view that, oh my God, I'm going to produce so much less. And the reality of it is, to me, is that you'll actually make more because of one very important factor. You'll make less mistakes. Almost every mistake I've ever made was made from the source of a lack of time. And that mistake could just be a decision. It could be a treatment planning decision. And, you know, having more time in your schedule allows you to connect better with your staff, with your patients, with making decisions. So I have a patient in a chair right this second, and I have the time to come in here right now because I'm trying to expedite the finalization of his denture. Yeah, by the way, I said a denture. We still do those. So let's see what happens. Now this gentleman broke his denture 9 years after I made it. You guys know that happens. I'm going to try to get a metal reinforcer and still turn this around rather quickly. The life of a busy dentist. Oh, I got the person. I waited on hold. Blah, 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 blah. Oops. Let me give you to Maddie. I know. Sometimes it's frustrating, right? It's not like I don't have anything else going on back there. I'm starting to hate this music, by the way. Hey, Maddie, Dr. Rasner here. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So I've been on hold for a while, so I'm trying to wrap this up. I have a patient that we are making a denture for named John Olson. I'm sending him back for a finalization of the denture. There's no changes that need to be made. So I'm trying to expedite it. And Bob told me to ask you the best way to do that. So how did we do that?
Okay, so are we adding anything?
Yeah, thank you.
About?
Yeah, you're adding a wire mesh for strength.
Okay. When will we be receiving it?
Well, I have it here. What's the best? I know you give FedEx labels. Should I FedEx Express it?
Yeah, I would do that because then if you
Gotcha.
Get it out today, we'll get it tomorrow.
Okay. By the way, this is Michelle. You hear about her all the time on the podcast. You've seen her on the podcast.
Hey, everybody.
This is my life sometimes right in the mornings before I really get going. It's like no stopping. Lots of multiple tasking going on. You want to know why I'm productive? I'm pretty organized and able to multitask. Mike, you waiting for me?
Yeah, with your license.
Right.
No, this is personal.
Okay.
I have a 40-year-old patient. She has 10 children, so the past 20 years of her life have been dedicated to her children. She's ready to take care of herself, multiple fractured teeth, interested in implants, took a CBCT for you.
Who's with her?
Her mother is with her. Her husband was unable to come.
Okay.
Her occupation is a homemaker, and she's...
Okay. CBCT?
Yes.
Okay, I'll be there in a second.
Alrighty.
Okay, thanks. What I'm about to do is big time patient management. I'm going to get interrupted from this, but I have a patient that comes 3 hours away from Pennsylvania for her treatment here. She stays in a hotel next door because she sedates, and she doesn't, it's easier for her to do that. Her case got delayed. It was supposed to be here this morning, and here's why. Here's why this is a thing. I don't know if my team knows because this came up in the morning meeting, so this is really important. They said, oh, we moved her later in the day. So she was like at 10 o'clock this morning. Well, if nobody knows if she's next door in a hotel or not. So if she's next door in a hotel, to me, it's not so cool to hang out in a hotel all day long to come get your dental appointment at 4 or something. So nobody seems to really know facts. Is she in a hotel? Or she could be at her sister's in Vineland. Hey, so here's what the story is. I called the lab in Kansas City, And so we're Federal and Expressing it out today. How are you making out with this one so far? Can you make it?
Yeah.
I'll tell you why. Because it's to your benefit for me to get this wire mesh in there. So I'm going to have it next Friday, which means you'll get it the Monday of the next, whatever that is. What's the Monday after the 21st? 24th, probably. Is that what it is?
After what, June?
Yeah, June. The June 21st should be a Friday, I think.
Yes, the 24th.
So you cool to the 24th?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kat's we're going to do it. Okay?
Alrighty.
See you.
All right. Thank you.
24th.
Okay.
Thanks. And you'll have a wire in there. If you held it up into a light, you'll see it. You won't see it just by looking down. Okay? Is that Federal Express or just, okay, perfect.
Overnight.
I have to write something right now on it. Just give it to me. I'll do it. You take care of that part.
I got it all. Boxed up.
Boxed
Yep,
up.
we're good. And tracking number I have.
Is
I'm
this
gonna
what you
put this-
wrote?
That's what I wrote.
Okay, I have to.
And then I can fill out the
Is this how we do it, front and back?
I mean, we can do the front, but I mean, just I figured because there's more lines on the back.
Okay. So I'm getting ready to go in and do that new patient that Brooke told me about. Okay. I only know what you heard, so it'd be interesting for you to see my approach because my approach is pretty consistent, right? Hey, what's coming up for me? What's next, guys? What's next?
So we have John, he's coming in for insert, suture remover, post-op pan, and then Colleen, I'm just waiting for her for a final.
Okay, that's good stuff. It gives me time. Fresh breath's important. I do. Will somebody remind the front desk, okay, that I'm waiting for the case to come back from Modern. I need to know when that case is here. Hey, I didn't know it was you.
My favorite in the whole world.
I didn't know it was you. Hey, doll.
Do you have your clothes packed? I'm taking you home with me today.
Oh, I hope
He's the
so.
best. I hope you got that. He's the best.
Oh,
Absolute best.
see what I mean? I didn't know what I was walking into.
Yeah, he's the best.
This guy is the coolest guy ever. So he is my. So I hired him in March, right? Because I'm doing a course. I'm Dr. Rasner, by the way. Have we met? Have we met?
You. No, I'm Jacqueline.
Hey, Jack.
It's nice to meet
I
you.
call you Jack.
Anything's fine.
Okay. And I hired him just because when we do courses here, my girls walk around with their little phones and
Right.
and it's been fine. But I wanted to see what a professional would come out. And I didn't know he was like an Instagram creator guy. And he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, and he like blew up my world in Instagram. Like I went from like 6 followers, with 2 of them were family, to I'm probably exaggerating. And one was you,
That's
right?
great.
The other 2 were probably what do you call that? Robots or
Oh,
I don't even know. I still don't even know what this stuff's called. Now I have like 22,000 plus.
That's amazing.
You know, I don't know what it means, but makes me feel good.
He's
Good
the
for
best.
you.
He's the
That's
best. I came
amazing.
in here scared to death, and I've been to so many dentists. I know you try to interview me, but this is all facts. So somebody said, go to Dr. Rasner. You won't be afraid. I came in here. He's like, you're beautiful. I was not. But he said, it feels so good. He told me how much it costs.
Oh, my
I
God.
went home. I said to my husband, this is the price. It seems outrageous. My husband's like, do it. And
Yeah.
those are my beautiful teeth. I've been smiling for like for 3 years,
Yeah,
and I
aw.
love every bit of it. I tell everybody.
Oh,
Come to Dr. Rasner
you're making
because
Mickey cry.
He's amazing. He is amazing, and it's the only dentist in my
Aw.
entire life that I have never ever been afraid to come.
Dude, when I told you on the camera, I didn't realize that she was her daughter. I mean, literally, I saw you in the waiting room this morning when I was doing my meeting,
Right.
and I just thought you were in for hygiene. I didn't know there was
Yeah.
you were
I come in
connected.
and July for
Yeah, and that is how you grow a practice
Yeah.
through trust and confidence.
Absolutely. I never ever What
a good day for him to be here.
This shit's getting real. Sorry.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? I have 10 kids.
Okay.
You can't offend me.
10 kids. Oh my
you.
God.
Yeah.
What are you from? 1950? Good for you.
Thank you.
That's gonna get some hate mail.
all
Oh
beautiful
no, I'm
kids,
saying when you say stuff like that.
Oh, God.
Oh, you chauvinist pig.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, you misogynist, or probably not even the right name.
Make sure that's in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's hysterical.
You'll get more views for that.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk for a minute about what's going on.
Sure.
First of all, you're not nearly as, lack of a word, jacked up as I thought you would, from what I was hearing stuff. Okay.
Oh.
I think you seem very, very restorable. Let me ask you a couple questions. First of all, let me just cheat and see what you look like. Put your head up like this. Okay. So we obviously know we have broken teeth on the lower right. We have missing
Yes.
teeth on the lower left. Okay. Where in your mind did you want improvements? I know you're going to want improvements there. That looks like a slam dunk to me.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like implants. And it looks like, I know you have the bone on the lower right. Why? Because the teeth are still there. Almost invariably, if the roots are there, they bank the bone. The bone doesn't go away. When you take teeth out, like the left side, and a lot of people, if you're looking down at the crest of the bone, the top of the bone, it goes zzz, like that.
Okay.
Now, you're young. It may not have happened. So we're cool.
I like you already. You said I was young.
Well, don't be impressed. I'm 100 years old.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Stop.
A 60-year-old young to me.
I love it. Love it.
So how are you with the rest of you? Like you like your smile? You've thought about that? What?
I hate it.
Okay,
This
that's
right
what I'm
here.
asking.
See this discoloration?
I don't like it either. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay.
What is that?
Let me say it again. So that is a discolored tooth, easy to fix, because you had root canal in that tooth and you never had a restoration over it. So it's very, very common for teeth with root canals to turn dark.
Okay.
Yeah, and and I kind of like the shapes of your front teeth. I'm going to look closer in a minute. The way you occlude, it means the way you bite. It's going to be important to me, but I just got to. Here's a truthful, and I know I'm being filmed, but it just is a perfect time to say it. The biggest thing that influences what I can fix or not fix on a patient and how hard it is their bite.
Okay.
And I know, because you have a lot of teeth still in place. I know you don't think you do, because the reality is you don't on the lower right. But you got one tooth here, you got your premolars here. So your occlusion, the way you bite, is probably held up, right? Some people come in, or your age too, and they're just missing teeth. So when they go to bite, their vertical dimension, that's a point from here to here, is changed.
Okay.
And so they overclose. And that leads to other problems. And if a dentist doesn't see that, that becomes the story of a crown that you put on that keeps coming off. Because it's getting too much force because the dentist didn't address that.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't even feel I have those problems. You don't have what's called you have 10 kids?
Yeah.
Really? All just you, or do you marry somebody, have
No,
5
I
and 5?
had all 10.
How old are you?
40.
And
I'm trying to
those
do the
kids-
math.
I had my oldest on my 19th birthday.
That is, you should be like on,
She should be.
Yeah,
Like-
TLC or
Give
something.
him my
Yeah.
Instagram. Blow me up.
oh, he could.
And let me
I
tell
just
you,
lost-
those kids never ever miss a dental.
Oh my God, my kids see they're perfect.
And those kids are so well behaved. You can't.
How many kids do you have?
I have 3.
I'm the youngest.
So we have like 30 grandchildren?
I have 7.
10 each?
17.
Oh my God.
She's got 10. My son has 5. My daughter has
God bless you. That's so cool.
Thank you. I'm very blessed. But I lost 127 pounds. I had the gastric sleeve,
Yeah.
and my teeth just took a beating. after
Okay,
that.
okay.
Plus the 10 kids. I mean, it
Do
puts
you-
a lot on them.
Do you do the, the Ozempic thing?
No. I had the gastric sleeve.
Okay. No, I know you said that.
Oh, you mean now?
Today, yeah.
No.
No, well, you look great. You look amazing.
Thank you.
When did you have that done?
So the gastric sleeve I had 4 years ago.
And how long of a process was it? I mean, to lose the 100 pounds.
A year. Wow. It was about 13 months to hit 100 pounds, and then I lost more just through working out. And
You're working out and stuff? Oh, that's awesome.
thank you.
Oh, that's good.
I still want to lose more, but
now
slower
she's
process.
getting ready to have a tongue tie.
Are you?
Well, had a tummy tuck 3 months ago, but it didn't work.
Okay.
I went in and they were in for 6 minutes. They did my big cut and took my belly button off, and then I had an anaphylactic reaction to one of the medications they gave me. From they think it was the rocuronium.
Holy smokes.
So I had like 95 stitches, but I didn't have tummy. That's why I'm still fat.
So now next week we're gonna try.
So I go Monday, and then they're gonna do it again. They're gonna use all different meds. I went to an allergist. I went back to my PCP, and everybody's like, "Can't test you for paralytics and neuromuscular blockers in an office setting." So we'll just avoid everything that we gave you and give
Look at you bringing the paralytics and muscular blockers talk.
I went to nursing school, but then I had 10
I'm
kids.
saying something's going on.
And my oldest daughter is in her 3rd year of college, just finished her 1st year of nursing school. So
God bless you.
my baby is 4.
Ah, turn this way. Let me see. Bite down. On back teeth.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. So literally what I'm doing right this second is I'm trying to figure out, I'm going to actually obviously go through the x-rays. I should actually do this first to where's decay and all that kind of stuff. Because these teeth didn't start out like this, and this didn't happen in 6 weeks.
Sure.
You know. And I'm also, trying to, obviously, aesthetics is a big part of what drives you, which I'm on board with that. And I'm trying to be conservative, but I'm trying to also give you a kick for whatever I do. And I already have some ideas for this that you may or may not want to hear. I'll tell you about in a minute. I want to look at the rest of you real quick. So, Brooke, take me through right to left. Okay, you are. That's right.
This implant was placed about 2 years ago, she said.
Mm-hmm.
So there's an idea.
So I have to look at her clinically to tell you they look okay. There was a shot. Yeah, give me that shot. Doesn't look okay there. That's what I was seeing. Okay, continue. Did you have orthodontics?
Yeah, she had with maxillary premolars removed.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay.
She had a little trouble with the individual x-rays, but
All right, keep going. Keep going. Go. Okay. All right, so let's look at you.
So is that all root there?
Yeah, that's not. I mean, look, obviously, it'd be better to have a tooth on it.
Sure.
But I know you got tons of bone there, so they can be restored with implants. And what I'm looking at right now is saying, okay, I know what I have to do here, and I have an idea for you. I'm going to talk to you about, which could save you some dollars.
Okay.
Because it depends on what else I have to do to you.
Sure.
Here's the truth. And this part for DCA, they probably, when I talk about doing implants in my course, I don't know how excited they'll be about that. So depending on her other needs. So this is important, I give 2 implant courses a year. So why am I telling you that? Well, I'm telling you that because, could you go back to a better view of this? So if we do implants, 1, 2, 3, and then 1 here, that's 4 teeth, okay? I'm not trying to blow your mind, but that is big time money, okay? So an implant, not the tooth on the implant, that's an additional fee. Just the implant is like $2,500-$600 privately with me. Then you pay another $2,500 for a tooth. In my courses, this is how real I am, and this is not I love you, of course, I do.
Right.
But I would try to help anybody that had, like, there's a lot of things about you that I instantly love besides your mom. I mean, you have 10 kids, you're a good soul, I can feel it, I know it.
Oh, thank you.
Why wouldn't I want to help you? In my course, they're $500 each, which is, so you save $2,000 every time I do one. So 2 times 4 is 8. Now the only negative to that is that course is in November, but we can get everything else done. We don't have to wait for the rest of it, right?
Yeah.
So if I did them in November, it's 4 months after that we can put teeth on them. So it would be like March of next year. Is that saves? I don't know what else you really need yet because I haven't determined that, but you are going to need some things, veneers, something like that.
Okay.
That is why I'm thinking this way for you. Got me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Amazing. Thank
Yeah.
you.
So let me look. Open. So Brooke, I'm starting to tell you my needs. 7 core CR. Turn this way. So true answer. This space between your front teeth. Always had it, love it, don't love it, what?
I didn't wear my retainers, so I haven't always had it.
Okay.
Don't love it.
Okay. So 8, 9, 10 veneer PVs. Close down bite. And 11. So that's all I have to do there. Open. Okay, obviously we're going to extract 29, 30, 31. Let me see what your bone you have here. I think you'll have enough. 18 is MOD. You're going to have a great mouth when I'm done. I mean, it's not that hard to do, to be honest.
That's how I was.
Huh?
That's how I was.
Yeah. So what I think she should do is have me take the teeth out privately and graft it so she's ready to go. I'm looking at that now. She needs a crown on 3. Open. Oh yeah, and she needs, I'm hoping to get away with a core on 2.
Okay.
You came in at a good time. I'm kind of getting detailed on you now. Let me see, turn this way down. Thirteens, core CR. And 14, 15 are cores. And I'm going to give you the interpretation of all this language I'm using in a minute. 20 is an MOD. Let me see the crown on 29. So possible phase 2 on that crown 29. Okay. Oh, so let me just see something. Let's just throw in bleaching on her lower. That'll just be on us.
Thank you.
Okay. So here's how I'm seeing her. And you know, this isn't pittance either, I'm about to say, but as what I told you is the direction you should definitely go with the course.
Okay.
So here's what I would do if I was you. You're right. You kind of teeth got torn up by the consequences of the procedure you had. Okay. So wherever I could be extra conservative with you and feel comfortable, I was. That means, so let me just take it this way. Go back to the FMX. So this is your upper right, for example.
Okay.
So you can't see it, but if you look really carefully, the outline of these, you already have really big fillings there. So when you have really big fillings and you have a cavity there, it's kind of forcing my hand to do what's called a crown. Okay?
Okay.
So I could justify it for both of them, but for the back one's a little less bigger than this one. So I'm going to fill that tooth because it saves money, and I think I know we can do a good job. Okay? That's your upper right teeth. I'm just taking you through.
Okay.
In your smile zone, your wheelhouse, which is your front 6 teeth, your upper right eye tooth is one of the 6. I'm doing nothing because I like it. Okay. Right? So the next one's the
Thank
dark
you.
one you asked me about. And I'm going to make really minor changes, but they're going to be in porcelain, just like my front teeth in. So look at mine.
beautiful.
Right? Same lab, what you do in your teeth. It's not like I send my work to the most expensive lab in the United States, but I send my patient's work, somewhere else. That's not how it works. Okay? So same people to work on my teeth are going to work on your teeth or my family's teeth. Okay? So the big part of your treatment is this front 5 right there. Actually, it's 6 because you're. You want me to show you the mirror so you know what I'm talking about?
I
Okay.
look if you want me to, but I trust you.
Okay,
As long
okay.
as you know it,
See?
it's gonna look better.
See what she just said? She said, "I trust you." Now, it's a camera thing right now, and you think I'm making a big deal about it. I hear it almost every single new patient. Now, I know there's a connection here, by the way, that I didn't know about because nobody told me. They said it was your daughter, but it didn't resonate till I saw you. That's the absolute truth.
Yeah. It's just the way you speak. It's
Yeah,
the way
you're
you
very
speak.
confident.
Yeah.
It's so confident.
Yeah. So what you hear, besides the fact I'm a professional speaker, which helps how I speak,
And I
is
didn't know that.
is
when I came in.
is just truth. It's the truth. Like sometimes I walk in here and honestly, it's not her. I'll say, I'll stop the process, okay? And this could have happened here. I didn't know what it's gonna. And I'll tilt the patient up, and I'll say, listen, I want to talk to you about something. I want to know how important your oral health is to you. No, I'm not saying that to you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you in other cases, because I'm at a moment. So sometimes you look at these X-rays like I just did, and you're not just. And then you really dig deep, and you're starting to look in their mouth, and everything's like coming out of the screen at you. Like now, wait a minute, this is a lot worse than I thought it was from my first glance. So then you got to, and you know that it's getting into a major investment with a patient.
Sure.
And so you have to stop, like pause, time out. How important this is to you, because if some people can't make the commitment that's needed, I actually say this. Or if they won't, like I got a guy coming in tonight, it's a true story. He was here last week. I'm talking a huge financial commitment and time. And he committed, called back because that happens. He's like a little overwhelmed with the cost and everything. And he's coming in late tonight. And this guy, remember I talked about your vertical dimension that it's held?
Yes.
His didn't hold. So the reason he came to me is because a bridge kept coming out. Big bridge, not just one tooth. And it's common for a patient like that to say, can't you just re-cement it? Right, guys? You like that when you say that? No, I can't just re-cement it because you're going to knock it out. That's why it came out. That's why it keeps coming out. And you look at it and he's got super glue on it. And he's tried. I feel bad for him.
Sure.
But when you have that, when they have changed, you can't address like the little parts of their mouth, right? And I'm only saying all this to you, so that's why I say this is kind of not inexpensive, but an easy fix for me. Very predictable outcome for me and for you. And that guy, his other option is going to be like a denture. And I will say, if you're not willing to do that, don't trick or don't be tricked into thinking there's an easier way out for this. Like, don't do anything until you become symptomatic. Like that's not what I want because he's got pathology and broken teeth and stuff.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And so I'll stop. That's not what I'm having here. Okay, obviously. So we're gonna change. I don't have to change it totally, but I have to change it. What I'm gonna do is gonna like light you up. I mean, you're gonna be like, whoa.
Awesome.
Okay.
Because my kids are so beautiful. My husband is the worst. He's so perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get in a picture and I'm like, I used to be my weight, and then it was,
Yeah,
I'm a
well,
girl,
that's not
so-
the way it is anymore.
But then I'm like, oh my gosh, then I pick things
Well,
apart.
first of all, you're a little bit hard on yourself. Your smile isn't that bad, by the way.
Thank you.
But it just needs
Little tweak.
tweaks, and
And
I
it's
can't really.
time for her.
Yeah. So that's that. What did I tell now upper left to what I say? I don't remember.
13 core crown,
Right.
14 core.
Okay. So again, her back two left teeth. Am I making a mistake by refilling them? No. I mean, you're 40 years old. We could always, if here's the two sequences. You're on this trajectory that you're on right now, and your oral health's better, and you're taking care of yourself better, and they last indefinitely. What's the other the other. Well, they need crowns. They're not going to need to be pulled.
Right.
We're not talking about that.
Okay.
Okay? So where I can be conservative, so far I found these 3 teeth, meaning they need something, but where I can restore them with, lack of a better word, of filling, we're going to. Okay. By the way, on the Instagram thing, obviously you're not filming or going to produce this. You said when I was talking about bone and troughing this morning, the one you released, it's feeling, F-E-E-L-I-N-G, not filling.
Okay.
Okay, so just change that word. Okay. Okay, on your bottom, we're not, so on your bottom, what I'm going to do is I'm going to extract your teeth. Okay? They're not,
Bottom,
right.
right.
And I'm going to graft it so you'll be all ready with bone by November for the course.
Okay.
Because if I don't do that, what might happen is we'll get in there to try to do an implant, but there'll be gaps that'll prevent me, so I'll just waste time.
Okay.
Because when you pull teeth out, there's roots. Sometimes there is enough bone to place. I generally don't like doing multiple procedures at one time.
Okay.
So that means implants, filling gaps because I just pulled the tooth. You get me?
Yeah.
So that is part of your treatment. And the only thing I'm not 100% sure of at this moment on the left is I'm almost positive you have enough bone for me. I'll look at your CBCT later. That's the other x-ray you had taken.
Okay.
And I'll know. Right this minute I don't know.
Okay.
But, so we're going to do this in 2 phases, Brooke. Phase 2, this is important for you.
Okay.
Phase 2 will be putting teeth on the implants.
Okay.
Got me?
Yep.
And that really won't happen till next February or March.
Okay.
Because I'll take the teeth out in this phase, graft them. In the November course, you'll get implants. Hopefully 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let them set till March. So fee-wise, I want you to know eventually what it'll be, but you don't have to worry about that at this point.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Also, for the course, I don't know if I told you we charge $500.
Yeah.
So that's better than $2,500
Oh, yes.
times
Thank you.
4.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay, it's still
very
not
much.
pittance. I don't know exactly what your thing is that you need, but that's what we're going to find out as she knows. So I'm going to sit you up. We're going to wait a few minutes for Michelle,
Yeah.
and then she'll go over that part. Brookie, she's going to ask you a couple questions like, do I want her to pay the implant fee now for the course of November? It's totally up to her. I don't care. She could do it in September.
Okay.
You know, that is probably not is my answer.
Okay.
We're
just-
easy to find.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it.
We're easy to find.
Yeah, not too worried about it. Okay, so it'll be extractions and graft. That's all in this. And of course, 19's gone already.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys just chill, wait.
Okay.
You want water or coffee?
I don't. I had one question.
Yeah.
When you said, I heard you talk to Brooke about phase 2. When would phase 1? Would that be
Be
the
done?
extraction?
Wait, say it again. What's the question?
When would the extractions be?
Phase 1. Yeah.
Right, when is that?
You know, you're an interesting case because sometimes I have to take the teeth out right in the beginning because you probably want to look different aesthetically, is my guess. Is that why you're asking me that?
Well, I was asking because of my surgery on Monday,
Oh,
and I'm gonna be down for a while because they said I can't stand up straight for like 2 or 3 weeks.
that's
So
fine.
I don't think I'll be able to get here. I just didn't know if it had to be like a significant amount of time before November.
No,
Oh, okay.
it's got to be 16 weeks is the answer.
4 months.
So,
okay.
so if you go back,
August.
November, October, September, August, we'll just do it in
By the end
July
of
or
July?
August. You'll be fine.
Okay, that I should be fine by
That's
then.
important. I want that appointment made because what you just said.
Okay.
You know, doing the other stuff I'm going to do on you, you know, it's probably going to take 3 months. Now you'll look different at one point because you'll have what's called temporaries on, so you'll look better already when I
Okay.
go do that. So she's going to know what appointments to make, and she's going to tell her she's going to have to come in here. Really, the appointments are going to just be safe and make it 4 or 5 weeks after whatever date she gives you for her
Okay.
tummy thing.
And I have that as late June. Do you have an actual date?
Oh, it was July, right?
No,
Oh wait, my
the
surgery's June 17th.
Oh, 17th.
June 17th.
So let's, you know, she's going to need a couple appointments. That's okay. Number one, I kind of changed my mind because what she just said. Actually, I should get those teeth out first
Okay.
because if I didn't realize I'm going to lose 5 weeks, and I want you ready in November. Okay.
Yeah.
because what happens is all that bone forms back in, ready to go.
Okay. If
And-
we do like August, September, October, November, if we do like the end of July, would that be good?
End of July. Yeah, August, September. Yeah,
That's 6 weeks.
Okay.
yeah. Whatever you want, we're gonna do.
Okay.
Okay. And she's also gonna need a crown and bridge appointment for the other stuff. So she's gonna have. Let's just repeat it. So she's gonna have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 6. But there was also 3.
12 she had extracted for
Well,
braces.
I know, but it's 13. Did we say that?
Yes.
Right. So
Yes.
it's in a position of 12 is my point. Okay. So I'm just talking about that visit. So that feels like 2 over 3.
Okay.
So 2 visits need to be made, and they should be made like 2 weeks apart. So just again, it's a lot we talked about. Regular prophy, of course. So your hygiene's very good to begin with. So that's beautiful. So when we get started after your tummy, go ahead, you can go. Hey, we're going to do, first visit is going to be extraction. You'll be sedated for that. Okay? It's easy, but
There's no rocuronium,
also
right?
Huh?
No rocuronium.
Say it again.
No rocuronium.
What's that?
The paralytic.
Oh,
From when
Look
I
at
was
you.
Well, no, because that's what
beat
they-
me up with Rocky Rilium. I can't even say it.
I'm sorry. No, that's what they think I was. Because when I went in for the general
Oh, no.
anesthesia,
It's we'll tell you what it is, but it's Benadryl, Atarax, which are 2 antihistamines,
Okay.
and triazolam, which is a benzodiazepine. Triazolam.
I don't think that.
That could be the only possibility, but no, it can't be in that family.
I don't think it was on that list.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember all the medicines. It was like propofol. Oh my God.
Well, you know what? Give me the list, or you have it.
Not with me.
Okay, so it's not going to be.
Okay.
It's not. I've done this protocol for 27 or 8 years.
Okay.
I've never had one incident. Not
Okay.
one. I mean, there's nothing I could ever say. I had
I'm
to call.
not worried. I have 2 EpiPens.
I
I'll give them to you before
Yeah.
we start.
Thanks. Yeah. So, and that honestly is an easy visit for me. The other visit is easy but long.
Okay.
You know, I mean, all the preparations for the aesthetic things.
Okay.
That's 4 or 5 hours, and you might want to be sedated for that, just for the time thing, because it's up to you. I know I had 10 kids.
Yeah.
It'd be nice
All
to say that.
C-sections.
No.
Really?
All
Oh my God. Yeah.
regular. But
Yeah.
then my 9th one was an emergency section, so my 10th was
Yeah.
a planned section.
Okay.
But she had them like snap.
Every baby's fat. I
You
don't have
are
any
unusual.
twins. I have 10 single babies.
Oh my God.
I know. I
Oh.
tried. I wanted twins. I tried 10 times. It didn't happen.
That is remarkable. Is that?
And I'm telling you,
Can I put them on film?
I will
Like
I
from here?
don't care.
you can take them anywhere, and they are so well behaved.
They're perfect.
That is crazy.
And they
There's
love
only 9
the
though. Our one
dentist.
son passed away when he was 2.
Aw.
So I had 10.
Yeah.
But our one son passed
I lost
when
a son too.
I'm so sorry.
I had a 2 at 22.
I'm so very sorry
Oof.
for your loss.
It's always right there.
Always.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if I talk about it
Nope.
or don't. You know, the emotion. It instantly makes you emotional.
Oh, you don't have to explain.
Yeah.
Believe me.
Yeah.
I was totally.
Well,
Yeah, he
yours
was.
I'm sure.
He was perfect.
Oh yes.
He had a
What did he-
post-viral infection attack his brain.
Oh,
He was perfect. We put him to bed an hour and 15 minutes later. He was hardly breathing.
really?
Yeah. Stated AI DuPont for 29 days. The rest of his body was completely.
I'm so happy you brought
Yep.
her to me. You're perfect, right, Jack?
Yeah,
I love the
she's
name. I wanted to name my daughter. I have 2 daughters. Jacqueline.
Yeah.
Got vetoed by my first wife.
Didn't happen.
Right?
What are their names?
Lauren
Okay.
and Carly.
I have a Carly.
Yeah.
My oldest is
I
Carly.
wanted to name Carly Charlie because of my dad's name.
Uh-huh.
Because I like girls' names. It's just made that have kind of guy
Yeah.
connotations.
of
Like,
course.
like I don't know why I've always liked calling Jacqueline Jack.
Yeah.
You know what I call Lauren?
That's what-
Lou.
Yeah.
I love that.
We always call her.
We call her Lulu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, give me a get to know you hug.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I know. It was so nice to meet you.
You-
My
Michelle?
son Pierce, if he was a girl,
Yeah.
he was going to be Wesley. WESLEIGH.
Oh, that's cool.
Like a girl,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's my dad's middle name. But he was a boy, so he's Pierce Wesley.
Cool.
The boy way.
Thanks for bringing it to me, doll. Appreciate you.
Love you, love you,
Love you, honey.
Oh.
Hey, boss man. How you doing? How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Always good to see you. You got a great face.
Same here. Same here.
That's him? You think I could have got any more implants in on him? Oh my God. You're going to be able to swing from a rope when I get you done.
I hope so.
That, you won't have to hope. So listen, I'm not sure. I don't remember why.
The guide sat on that too.
Yeah, we'd have one tooth, which is a piece of cake, to get rid of if we're able to seat the temporary partial for you.
Isn't it this one right here?
Yeah, it is. It is.
It was a part of the bridge, I believe.
Yeah.
Wingman.
Are you? It's your choice, because I know we didn't tell you that. I got the time. I can remove it. It won't take me a few minutes,
Yeah.
and then we can insert. It'll give you teeth temporarily, at least.
Well.
What do you want to do? You got something set up right after this?
Yeah, but I think this is more important.
So let's do it. Let's get it numb and let's take it out and put your teeth in.
Yeah. Well, now when she was trying to put it in, it's pretty painful up in here.
Just now?
Yeah.
She didn't realize when she went to put it in.
Yeah, she didn't put it in right because you can't put it in right with that tooth in the way.
That's what I was thinking.
That's why. So that's
I
it.
was,
She
I
could have
was gonna
cockeyed
question
it.
this, and I was going to stop by.
Yeah. So remember,
But-
this.
Because you told me you were going to leave two in
You're
the
right,
back.
and I left 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I left 3 because what Amber just said. We put your implants in with what's called a guide. Literally, a device was made for your mouth that gave me guidance to place your implants, right? And we went over that tooth as part of it for stability, right? You look great. I mean, this is a good result.
Yeah, the second week was tough.
Can be.
But I tried to.
Yeah.
But I was trying to do a little chewing, and that's no good.
So what I'm saying to you is, look, this is a temporary,
Right.
and you're not going to love it because think about it.
Isn't it going to be a little loose and stuff?
Yeah, it's only held in by 2 teeth, but we waited all, but those 2 teeth are going, until your implants integrate and I can use them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a long time to go without teeth, so that's why.
But they'll come out too,
Oh yeah,
and all in the back.
yes.
Okay.
You got plenty of implants. You don't need any more teeth
Mm-hmm.
up there.
Okay.
Okay.
So that allows that to go all the way around. So when
Yeah. So when she went to put it in, it wouldn't go in right. So it probably.
Well, I felt some pain up in here, but they've been tender. And,
Yeah.
But last few days I don't take pain pills at all now. I took a little. I think the other day I took a couple Tylenol.
Does he have a visit coming up for his lower impressions?
I didn't see it scheduled. I wanted to ask that because I didn't know. I think it was supposed to be scheduled because they wrote it that day to schedule it, but I don't see it on the router, so I had to double check with the front desk.
Okay.
He has an uncovery set up, so there might be a second one. But this is when it's supposed to be after this date to do the final. And we have a bite block recorded and stuff in the lab.
Okay. What is the? You said he had an uncovery set up.
That's for September.
Is it scheduled?
I saw that on the router. I did not see a final impression for the lower. I didn't know if we were waiting.
Yeah, because we're doing it together. Let me see. Let me ask you a question. Open up. How are you making out with these guys? No problems?
Nothing at all.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to do them together. I mean, the truth is, are we really going to have the time
To do both. at
to
the same
both?
time.
Because
Right.
he only has, open up, bud.
I wasn't sure.
He only has 3
This-
abutments.
So the final on the top is 2 bars and a full upper. So I wasn't sure if she was going to be having them for bite blocks.
I can
and
tell you
stuff
what's
like
going to
that,
happen.
or
It
we do the
depends
final
how
on the bottom.
it depends how close this provisional is.
Okay.
If the provisional is close, then I can arrange to have the finals done
Okay.
on the lower. So let's get you numb to get that upper out so I can give you temporary teeth.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, I
You
guess
cool?
I can live with that. Yeah.
Okay.
My other question was, when this is finished here,
Yeah.
what happens here?
Open up.
We didn't prep that last one yet.
You're going to have a tooth there.
It will be something there.
The back tooth's getting prepped. No?
22.
Huh?
22. So no.
Yeah, I'm adding it.
Okay.
So make sure it's crystal clear.
I'll rate it on the.
It'll be 20 through 22.
Mhm.
So that tooth will be used here?
Yep.
Lois, I don't know if they, or Louise, whatever, she can't come in any earlier because she is at her sister's.
Oh, so that answers that question. Okay. Okay.
And her and her sister have other appointments, so she said to keep her at 4.
Okay, that answers that.